हेलो, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आई होप आप सब अच्छे होंगे। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ टुडेज टॉपिक. सो इन टुडे टॉपिक वी आर गोइंग टू डू डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम. ओके, सो वी ऑल नो व्हाट इज डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम. डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम क्या होता है? इट इज़ द ब्रेकडाउन ऑफ द लार्ज मॉलिक्यूल इनटू अ स्मॉल मॉलिक्यूल, राइट? सो हम इससे रिलेटेड सारे क्वेश्चंस आज देख लेंगे कि किस तरह के क्वेश्चंस पास्ट ईयर आ चुके हैं. ओके, so this is the first question. So in human body, most of the digestive process takes place in. So human body में सबसे ज़्यादा digestive process कहाँ हो जाता है? पैनक्रिया, लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन और स्टमक. अगर क्योंकि हम ऑप्शन ऑलरेडी देख चुके हैं, इफ़ you have not seen the option, then most of the student will be saying the stomach, right? But most of the digestive system takes place in the small intestine. ठीक है, हमारा डाइजेशन जो है वो स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में पूरा होता है. तो इसकी एक्सप्लेनेशन. So the digestion began in the mouth, even we chew and swallow, and it completed in the small intestine. So the digestion process started from the mouth but complete in the small intestine. Small intestine is a long tube loosely coiled in the abdomen. The small intestine continue to process of breaking down food by using enzymes released by the pancreas and bile from the liver. Okay, so this is the explanation. Next question. In the buccal cavity of human being, digestion of which one of the following gets started? So option are protein, fat, carbohydrate or none of the above. So in the buccal cavity, which of the following start digested? So the correct option is carbohydrate. Okay. So in the buccal cavity of the human being, amylase enzyme in the saliva break down starch into maltose and dextrin, and in the buccal cavity, digestion of the carbohydrate gets started. Okay. Now saliva help in the digestion of starch, protein, fibers or fat. So correct option क्या होगा इसमें से? So in the saliva help to digest starch. अभी हमने पढ़ा ना buccal cavity, carbohydrate, right? So it help to digest starch. So saliva is a watery substance located in the mouth of a man and animal, secreted by the salivary gland. Human saliva is 99.5% water, while other 0.5% consists of electrolyte. Okay, mucus, glycoprotein, enzyme, and the antibacterial components such as secretory IgA and lysozyme. Now, the enzymes found in saliva are essential to being the process of digestion of dietary starch. Next question. Which of the following is digested with the help of saliva? Protein, starch, fiber or none of the above? इसका क्वेश्चन तो we already have done. So saliva किसे हेल्प करता है? Starch. Option B is correct. Okay. Enzyme involved in the hydrolysis of starch to glucose is invertase, amylase, dehydrogenase और anhydrase. So कौन सा enzyme है that help in the hydrolyze or breakdown of the starch to glucose? It is the amylase enzyme. So option B is the correct answer. So amylase is present in the saliva of human and some other mammals, whereas being the chemical process of the digestion, amylase is an enzyme that catalyzes the hydrolysis of starch into glucose. ये assertion और reasoning का एक question है. Okay. So in human body, the liver has an important role of the fat digestion. Liver produce into liver produce two important fat digesting enzyme. Okay, so ये assertion है और reason क्या है? क्योंकि liver produce two important fat digesting enzyme. Our first option है both A and B are individually true and R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are individually true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, R is false, A is false, R is true. Okay, so what do you think? What will be the correct answer? क्या हमारा assertion और reasoning दोनों सही है या एक गलत है? सो यहाँ पे करेक्ट आंसर होगा आंसर सी. ठीक है. सो लिवर is important for the digestion of the process, but it does not produce the fat digesting enzyme. Okay, liver does not produce fat digesting enzyme. It detoxify chemical and metabolize drug. Liver has multiple functions such as secretion of bile, storage of fat, synthesis of urea, glycogenesis, etc. Although the bile lack digestive enzyme, yet it play an important role in the digestion, especially in digestion of fat by bringing about their emulsification. Okay, so what fat do? Sorry, what bile do? They do the emulsification of fat. Okay, next question. Enzyme is a vitamin, bacteria, biocatalyst, or virus. So enzymes are basically catalyst, biocatalyst, okay, that help to break down the molecule. So the enzymes are biological molecule which is a protein that act as a biological catalyst and help to complete complex reaction occur in the body. They are basically protein which accelerate chemical reaction in the living system. Almost all metabolic process in the cell need enzyme. सो जैसे एंजाइम आपकी केमिस्ट्री में होते हैं ना, दे हेल्प टू स्पीड अप द रिएक्शन. सेम बायो में भी होते हैं एंड वी आर कॉल्ड देम बायो कैटलिस्ट. नेक्स्ट एंजाइम्स आर फैट, शुगर, प्रोटीन और विटामिन. Enzymes are fat. Oh, sorry, protein. All the enzymes are protein in nature. Enzymes are fat, RNA, प्रोटीन और नन ऑफ द अबव. अभी अभी हमने देखा एंजाइम्स आर प्रोटीन. Substances which are responsible for catalyzing chemical reaction in the living systems are called bacteria, DNA, enzyme और protein. So हम उन्हें क्या बोलते हैं? एंजाइम. प्रोटीन नहीं बोलेंगे because all the enzymes are protein but not all the proteins are enzyme. Okay. Next question. Which of the following statement about enzymes is correct? They are biocatalysts. They perform their action on the site where they are produced. And select the correct option. So only one, two, both, one and two, or neither one or two. सो कौन से स्टेटमेंट इनमें से आपको लगता है कि ठीक है? येस, एंजाइम्स आर बायोकैटलिस्ट, राइट, and they perform their action on the site where they are required. That is the function of the enzyme. So both A and B are correct. One or two are correct. So enzymes are defined as biological polymer that catalyze biochemical reaction. They are biocatalyst and accelerate chemical reaction in the human body. Enzymes perform their action on the site where they are produced. Now, which enzymes can catalyze the conversion of glucose to ethanol? मतलब कौन सा एंजाइम हेल्प करता है ग्लूकोज को एथेनॉल में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए? जाइमेज, इन्वर्टेज, माल्टेज और डायस्टेज. So enzyme that involves A, zymase. Okay, so this is the explanation. Zymase is an enzyme complex that catalyzes the fermentation of sugar into ethanol and carbon dioxide, and it occurs naturally in yeast. Okay, so जब yeast को आप use करते हैं for baking, it convert glucose into ethanol and produce carbon dioxide. तो उसमें जो enzyme use होता है that is a zymase enzyme. Now production of which of the following is a function of the liver? Lipase, urea, mucus, and hydrochloric acid. So the correct option is urea. सो द लिवर इज द लार्जेस्ट ग्लैंड इन द ह्यूमन बॉडी, ये भी क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है, विच इज द लार्जेस्ट gland in the human body. It is the liver. It is located in the abdominal cavity just below the skin. जरूरत नहीं है. Its main function is to production of the bile, storage of fat, and conversion of harmful ammonia to urea that we excrete, that we removed out from our body in the urine. Okay, next question. Digestion of lipid takes place in the presence of some of the following: bile acid, lipase, pepsin. Only one is correct. Only 1 and 3 are correct. Only 1 and 2 are correct. 1, 2 and 3 are correct. So इनमें से कौन सा करेक्ट होगा? So the option C is correct. That is 1 and 2 are correct. So the digestion of lipase takes place in the presence of some of the following: bile acid and lipase enzyme. Okay, so most of the lipids in our food are present in the form of simple fat. Lipase enzyme play important role in the digestion of lipid. Lipase break down lipid into fatty acid, and bile probably contain no digestive enzyme, but it play important role in the digestion and absorption of fat, emulsification of fat. Now, which of the following is not a digestive enzyme in human system? Trypsin, gastrin, uh, tyline and pepsin. So इनमें से कौन सा एंजाइम नहीं है? दैट इज द गैस्ट्रिन इज नॉट एन एंजाइम. ओके, बाकी सब आपके क्या होते हैं? एंजाइम होते हैं. गैस्ट्रिन इज अ पेप्टाइड हार्मोन एंड स्टिमुलेट सिक्रेशन ऑफ गैस्ट्रिक एसिड, दैट इज HCl. Okay, next question. Which of the following enzyme convert protein into amino acid? Pepsin, lactase, urease या zymase? कौन सा इनमें से enzyme होता है? That is the pepsin. Pepsin is an enzyme that convert protein into amino acid. Next, assertion and reasoning. Assertion: all the protein in our body are digestion in the small intestine only, and the protein digestion enzyme from the pancreas are released into the small intestine. So both A and R are individually true. R is the correct explanation. Both A and R are individually true. R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, R is false, A is false, R is true. Okay, so इसका correct answer होगा D. R is false. All the protein in the food are digested in the small intestine only. नहीं, but ये correct है that the protein digestion enzyme from the pancreas are released in the small intestine. ओके, सो ये पूरी इसकी एक्सप्लेनेशन है, आप पॉज करके इसको पढ़ सकते हैं. नाउ द एंजाइम which help in the digestion of the protein is urease, sulfase, trypase or protease. So the digestion of the protein is done by which enzyme? That is trypsin. Okay, next is which of the following change is catalyzed by the enzyme trypsin? Okay, so the protein to peptone, protein to peptidide, protein to amino acid, starch to glucose. So the correct answer is protein to amino acid, right? So trypsin is an enzyme that convert protein into amino acid. Okay. In human body, which structure is the appendix attached to? So appendix कहाँ आपका attach होता है? Small intestine, large intestine, gallbladder और stomach. It is attached to the large intestine. और appendix का कोई रोल नहीं होता है हमारे digestive system में, हमारी body में. It is just a extra thing. Okay, so appendix is a blind-ended tube connected to the cesium, and it considered to be the beginning of the large intestine, which is developed embryologically. ओके, इसका कोई फंक्शन नहीं होता है वैसे भी. Now, which of the following is the correct sequence in order decrease the length of the three structure part given below in the small intestine? Jejunium, duodenum, ileum, ileum, duodenum, jejunium, jejunium, ileum, duodenum, ileum, jejunium, duodenum. The correct answer is ileum, jejunium, duodenum. ओके, ये एक करेक्ट ऑर्डर है इनका लेंथ का. नाउ assertion एंड रीजनिंग. assertion है ह्यूमन बॉडी इज इनकैपेबल ऑफ डाइजेस्टिंग सेल्यूलोज, कि ह्यूमन बॉडी सेल्यूलोज को डाइजेस्ट नहीं कर पाती है. एंड द रीजन इज दैट स्टार्च डिग्रेडिंग एंजाइम diastase is found in human body. Okay, so the correct, you have to find the correct answer. Both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true. R is not the correct explanation. A is true, R is false, A is false, R is true. So हमें पता है कि we cannot digest cellulose, right? And start digesting enzyme that is present. But यहाँ पे starch के बारे में बता रहे, cellulose के बारे में नहीं. Both A and B are correct, but R is not the correct explanation of the A. राइट, ये आपका एक्सप्लेनेशन है. इन ह्यूमन डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम एंजाइम दैट कैन डाइजेस्ट सेल्यूलोज आर नॉट फाउंड, बट स्टार्च एंजाइम diaries which break down into maltose are found in the human saliva. So both the statement are correct, but cellulose cannot digest due to a diasterase. Okay, the second statement does not explain the first statement. Identify the correct pair of enzyme and its function. So आपको यहाँ पे करेक्ट पेयर ऑफ एंजाइम बताना है और उसका फंक्शन बताना है. एसिड फॉस्फेट इक्वल है restriction endonuclease to ecrosin and succinate dehydrogenase. तो इसमें करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन जो करेक्ट ऑप्शन है दैट इज द बी. सो इक्वलाइड restriction endonuclease enzyme cut the enzyme at the specific place. Okay, next, करेक्ट आंसर यूजिंग द कोड. तो यहाँ पे आपको लिस्ट 1 दी है, आपको मैच द फॉलोइंग करना है. पेप्सिन, रेनिन, ऑक्सीटोसिन, टायलिन. सो कन्वर्ट एंजियोटेंसिनोजन इन ब्लड इनटू एंजियोटेंसिन. digest starch, digest protein, hydrolyze fat, induce contraction of smooth muscle. ओके, सो यहाँ पे इसका टाइलिन का क्या फंक्शन होगा, पेप्सिन का क्या होगा, रेनिन का क्या होगा. ओके, सो करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज दिस. So the tyline enzyme in the saliva that converts starch into dextrin and maltose. Pepsin that convert protein into protease and peptone. Renin enzyme secreted by kidney and help to convert angiotensinogen into angiotensin. Oxytocin is a polypeptide hormone that produced by the pituitary gland that stimulate the contraction of the muscles. Okay, next question is अगेन एक मैच द फॉलोइंग है. तो यहाँ पे पूछा गया है विटामिन, एंजाइम, हार्मोन, प्रोटीन. पेप्सिन, केराटिन, केराटिन, कैरोटीन, केराटिन एंड प्रोजेस्ट्रॉन. ओके, तो आपको क्या लगता है? प्रोजेस्ट्रॉन इज एन हार्मोन. विटामिन क्या होगा इसमें? प्रोटीन क्या होगा? राइट, इसमें से एंजाइम पेप्सिन इज एन एंजाइम. ठीक है, अब बचा आपका विटामिन और प्रोटीन. ठीक है। तो केराटिन, कैरोटीन और केराटिन। केराटिन आपका प्रोटीन होता है एंड कैरोटीन इज अ विटामिन। देखा। सो विटामिन इज अ कैरोटीन एंजाइम पेप्सिन हार्मोन पेप्सिनो प्रोजेस्ट्रॉन एंड प्रोटीन इज अ केराटिन। केराटिन प्रोटीन आपके बालों में पाया जाता है। एक्स्ट्रा ग्लूकोज इन बॉडी get converted into glycogen and stored in the liver. ओके। सो जो लिवर का जो फंक्शन होता है, इट कन्वर्ट द एक्स्ट्रा ग्लूकोज इनटू द ग्लाइकोजन एंड स्टोर्ड इन द लिवर। Largest gland, extra glucose convert into glycogen stored in the liver. Okay, next question. Energy is stored in liver and muscles in the form of carbohydrate, fat, protein, or glycogen. So the energy is stored in the liver in the form of glycogen. अभी अभी हमने पढ़ा, right? Stored, the stone present in the human gallbladder primarily affect the digestion of fat, protein, carbohydrate और न्यूक्लियस। जो स्टोन होता है वो किसके डाइजेशन में इफेक्ट करता है? दैट इज द इफेक्ट ऑफ फैट। ओके। Gallbladder has hard pepper-like piece of material even made up of cholesterol that develop in the gallbladder when gallstone block the bile duct. The bile secreted by the liver does not reach to the duodenum and the bile is primarily responsible for the digestion of fat. Which is the largest gland in the human body? Liver, pancreas, thyroid gland or the stomach? It is the liver. Liver is the largest gland. The largest gland in the human body, again same question, liver. Okay. Bile is stored in which of the following organ? Spleen, pancreas, appendix or gallbladder? Your liver produce the bile and gallbladder store the bile. So option D is correct. ओके। आई होप आपको ये सेशन पसंद आया होगा। प्लीज़ शेयर दिस टू विद योर फ्रेंड, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर करें, लाइक एंड प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब टू माय चैनल। बाय।